Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be Let's Try This Again Perm Rods in Makeup. I'm trying to see if I still have it with these perm rods. I haven't done the style in a while, and I haven't done a blowout in a while. So let's get started with the purple perm rods, the As I Am Twist and Definer Cream. And I'm just going to apply a dime size amount of that. And then I'm going to add the Wrap Me Foam and Mousse by LOTTA Body, and I'm going to do one pump and smooth that on there. I like to also comb it through to make sure my hair is fully detangled. So I'm going to start off by placing the root of my hair flat, and then I'm going to add a little bit more mousse and then flip and twist the rest of the hair down the rod. And once you get towards the ends, you're going to leave a little bit of the hair not flipped and twisted. You're just going to lay it flat and continue to wrap it around, and then if you need to, add a little bit of more mousse and then roll it up and then place the band. So if you've been subscribed to my channel for quite some time, you would know that perm rods was always my go-to style, so I couldn't wait to revisit it, but at the same time, it requires a lot of upper body strength, if you know what I mean. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I think you should go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's going to take 2 seconds. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Back to walking you guys through this style, I'm just going to continue what I did earlier, which is lay the root of the hair flat onto the perm rod and then flip and twist, and once I get toward the bottom, I'm just going to wrap the rest of the hair onto the perm rod and add a little bit more mousse. At this very moment on that third perm rod, I was ready to take a break, but I am going to continue going, flipping and twisting down the rod and then leaving a little bit of the hair out and laying it flat, adding a little bit more mousse to hold it down, and keep on going. So as you can see, I added some of the tan perm rods toward the top. This is going to give me a little bit more volume. This is going to create bigger curls, and plus I needed to improvise because I was running out of my purple perm rods. So any other time I like to sleep in my perm rods overnight, but I had somewhere to be, so I am going to sit under my hooded dryer for about 2 hours. Moving on to makeup, this is one of my favorite foundations I was just introduced to not too long ago. This is ESTEE Lauder Double Wear, and I am the shade Amber Honey. I'm going to apply this with a flat concealer brush, and I make those little ugly faces because I got to make sure that I get the foundation underneath my neck because I always tend to forget. And then I'm just going to blend this in with my beauty blender. So I forgot to mention that I've already primed my face using Too Faced Hangover, and I also added to my cheeks the Professional because my pores are pretty big around my cheek area. I absolutely love this foundation. If you guys have tried it, please let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. And as you can see, that is a lot of foundation on the back of my hand, so I do recommend that you purchase the pump that comes separately. Going into one of my favorite concealers, this is MAC NC45 Studio Finish Concealer. I'm going to add this under my eye and also to my laugh lines. I've always had a hard time with my laugh lines, and I was told by applying concealer in your laugh lines and then setting it with a translucent powder really helps with the creasing. I'm going to also add this to my forehead and also to my chin. Moving on to contouring, I'm going to use the Anastasia Truffle Stick Foundation. To blend this out on my cheekbones, I'm going to use the MAC 130 brush, and then where I contoured around my forehead, I'm going to use my Morphe M459 brush. Now going into my translucent powder, I'm going to set my under eye and also my forehead and my chin again. And you don't want to leave this on too long because it will leave a white cast on your face. So I had to pop myself on the hand because I left mine on entirely too long. So I had to go in even more with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark just to help blend this out some more. Going in with one of my favorite inexpensive bronzers. This is by Ulta Beauty, the Baked Bronzer, and I'm going to use my Angled Contour Brush by Vanity Planet. Using the JUVIAS J123 brush, I'm going to use my MAC Hidden Treasure blush. This highlight always gives me life. This is Radiant in the It's My RAYERAYE palette. I already primed my lids and I'm going to go into the Unseen Eyeshadow by Melt Cosmetics, and I feel like this is just going to give me I'm wearing eyeshadow but I'm not wearing eyeshadow look. Now adding that pop of color, I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Electric palette. I'm going to use the eyeshadow Fringe, and then I'm going to apply this with my JUVIAS J129 Angled Brow Brush. Yes, I know it's a brow brush, but this is perfect for adding an eyeshadow to your waterline. Well, more so getting it to your waterline as close as possible, as I'm trying to do now without poking myself in the eye, which I have done plenty of times before and it hurts like hell. So this is where things went left. I wasn't too fond of what I did in this next step, but I mean, I'm going to play with this look some more and kind of perfect it. But I'm going to go into my Magic palette by JUVIAS and use ZAKIYA to my lower lash line. Now to complete this look, I'm going to add my mascara. This is one of the best mascaras out there to me, hands down, one of my favorites. This is Too Faced Better Than Sex. How I forgot to add mascara to my lower lashes, I really don't know, but I do recommend that you add it to your lower lashes as well. So as you ladies been waiting so patiently, it's back to hair. Now, as I'm taking down these rods, I'm going to use the Eden Body Works Coconut Shea Oil. This is going to help eliminate frizz as I'm taking down these rods. And you also want to make sure that your hair is 100% dry. If it's not, what I recommend you do is to sit back under your hooded dryer. Don't put the curls, don't put the rods back in there. Just sit back underneath the dryer for about 20 minutes to make sure your hair is completely dry, and then begin to take the rest of the rods down. Now that we're done taking out these rods, it's now time to what? Separate this hair. If you do not have any more oil on your hands, it's okay. Go back in and add some more oil so we do not create what? We don't want to create too much frizz. Me personally, I like a little bit of frizz, but not a lot. Now when separating, make sure that you are twirling around your fingers to make sure that your curls are still intact. Lastly, we're going to go in with our pick and give it some more volume, and we're going to pick out the roots. I'm glad to see that I still got it with the perm rods. My hair came out exactly how I wanted it to, and now I'm going to finish up this look adding some lipstick, and this is by ColourPop Cosmetics called 9 to 5. Bouncy, shiny curls for the win. I hope you ladies love this look, and as always, queens, I hope you get the same results or even better. See you next time.